So today we are going to cover the physical features of India, and here our topic is the Peninsular Plateau. That is the third one. We have already covered the Northern Plain and the Himalayan, so a detailed video is already there. So let us continue with the Peninsular Plateau. Here we will see the origin and its nature. Then we will go through its main division of the Peninsular Plateau. So we will see there are two main divisions are there, that is the Central Highland and the Deccan Plateau. Some other notable features are Western Ghat, Eastern Ghats and Chota Nagpur Plateau. Then what is its importance, and finally we will conclude our topic. Okay, so let us start the Peninsular Plateau. So the Peninsular Plateau is one of the oldest land masses of the Indian subcontinent and form the largest and the most stable part of the India's geography. Okay, so these are the one of the oldest land masses of the Indian subcontinent and form the largest and the most stable part of the India's geography. Okay, and if you are talking about the origin and its nature, then it is formed due to the breaking and drifting of the Gondwana land around 250 million years ago. So how this Peninsular Plateau was formed? So around 250 million ago, the Gondwana land was break and drifted, and as a result we see the Peninsular Plateau. It is composed mainly of igneous and metamorphic rock which make it hard and stable. So sedimentary rocks are also available here, but if you will see its composition, then we see the igneous rock. So these rocks are formed from the cooling and solidification of magma or lava, and metamorphic rock. So these are the transformation of the rock from the existing rock due to the intense heat and pressure. And sedimentary rocks are formed by the accumulation of the sediments of the earth surface. So here we will see the igneous and the metamorphic rock which make it hard and stable, right? Then it is broad and uneven tableland. Okay, so Peninsular Plateau is broad and uneven tableland, that is broad and high level region we see here, generally sloping from west to east. And the river flowing across it like the Godavari and Mahanadi reflect this slope. So here the river flows from west to east, and Godavari and Mahanadi just reflect this slope. Okay, so this is the origin and nature of Peninsular Plateau. Now let us see the main division of the Peninsular Plateau. So here the Peninsular Plateau is divided mainly into two broad regions. The first one is the Central Highland. So this lies to the north of the Narmada River, and it includes the Malwa Plateau in the west and the Chota Nagpur Plateau in the east. Okay, so it lies in the north of the Narmada River, and it includes the Malwa Plateau to the west side and Chota Nagpur Plateau to the east side. However, Vindhya range borders it to the south. So in the south you will see the Vindhya range. Aravalli hills lie to the northwest, and major river flowing through here in the Central Highland are the Chambal, Betwa, Ken and Son. The eastward flow of these rivers lead to the formation of the alluvial deposit in the northern plain. So the eastward flow of this river, what happened? This help in formation of the alluvial deposit in the northern plain. Okay, so this is the Central Highland. And the Deccan Plateau, that is the second important division of the Peninsular Plateau, it lies to the south of the Narmada River, and it is triangular in shape. It is bounded by Western Ghat in the west and Eastern Ghat in the east. Satpura Range and Mahadev Hills in the north. So Deccan Plateau, you will see the Satpura Range and Mahadev Hills are there in the northern side. Higher in the west, hence rivers flow from west to east. So this Deccan Plateau is just higher in the west side, that's why rivers flow from west to east. And here you will see the river Krishna, Godavari and Kaveri. The western Ghats are higher and more continuous than the eastern Ghats. So if you are going to compare the western Ghats, then they are more higher and more continuous as compared to the eastern Ghats. Okay, so these are the two major divisions of Peninsular Plateau. Now, apart from it, other notable features of the Peninsular Plateau are Western Ghats. So, Western Ghats are also called the Sahyadri Hills, and these are higher than the Eastern Ghats. Not only this, these are the source of major peninsular river, and it run parallel to the western coast. Okay. Second one is the Eastern Ghat. So here, these are discontinuous and lower than the Western Ghat. Okay, so these are discontinuous and lower than the Western Ghat. Here you will find the rivers like Mahanadi, Godavari and Krishna cut through them. So here rivers are just cut through the Mahanadi, Godavari and Krishna. After the Chota Nagpur Plateau is also here, that is the extension of the central highland. This Chota Nagpur Plateau is rich in minerals like the coal, iron, ore and manganese. Okay, so basically this is very much, the Chota Nagpur Plateau is rich in minerals. Its importance is rich in minerals and natural resources. The Peninsular Plateau is rich in minerals and natural resources, and it is also the origin of many rivers. The elevation and slope influence climate, agriculture and settlement. So the elevation of Peninsular Plateau just influence the climate, agriculture and settlement of the people, right? So the Peninsular Plateau is considered a stable shield, having undergone little structural change since its formation. And the Deccan Trape, that is a region with abundant black soil, is a distinct feature of the Peninsular Plateau. Okay, so this is about the topic Peninsular Plateau, where we have seen its extent and its origin. Then the main two divisions was also there, that is the Central Highland and the Deccan Plateau, Western Ghat, Eastern Ghat, Chota Nagpur Plateau, and it's important also, we have just gone through. Finally, this topic is done. Okay, so let us meet with one more topic, that is about the physical feature of India and Indian desert. So see you with that topic in the next video.